pressed against your railing, bodies dressed against the cold.
When Eric first told me about Erin, I believe it was over a phone call, probably the one that he was convincing me to move to Salt Lake City. He had told me that he met someone that he felt like was the one. I was honestly happy for him, but selfishly upset. I was also selfishly upset that I would be losing my wingman. Turns out when I met Erin, she was a much better woman than Eric ever was.
Eric, I am so proud of the man you've become. I've had the privilege to watch you grow in your nursing career, to watch you become the fantasy football pool commissioner, to grow as a middle school girls assistant soccer coach, but most importantly, I got to see you grow into the husband my best friend had always prayed for.
Squander all that's left of daylight.
So I first met Erin 3 years ago at a housewarming party. She moved to a new house, and I just moved to Salt Lake City. I didn't know many people at this party, so I knew as soon as I met Erin, we would have clicked instantly. At the time, we were both single, we both served the same church, and both enjoyed a glass of red wine, and we were around the same age. I thought it was love at first sight, but I must not have made a very good first impression, because the only person she could remember meeting at this party was a bald-headed nurse who used to play professional soccer. Honestly, I love that I can say I met Erin the night she met her soulmate. I've been honored to be a part of the big milestones, but also the little moments that have made your love for one another grow.
Blanket in the snow. Holding you is all I ever wanted. Hand inside my own hand. Further down.
If anybody has ever laid eyes on Erin at any point, you know she is hard to miss. She was instantly noticed. Her bright eyes and beautiful smile. She just radiates life. Yes, thank you. You know.
Let me feel it all.
Growing up, I led a lifestyle of someone who ran with the wind, passing by responsibilities and commitment as I was on to the next destination. As I got older, I found myself secretly longing for roots more and more as each day passed. To have patience and to love beyond my means. I was a boy on the run, and you helped form me into a man standing his ground and planting roots to grow. You unexpectedly crashed into my life and taught me how to be still. And today, as we become one and start our family, I promise to never stop seeking adventure with you, to be your best friend and your biggest supporter. And I promise to cheer you up on gloomy days and to pick you up when you are down. I promise to praise you, worship you, protect you, and never let you settle for anything less than you deserve, and never give you anything less of myself than you deserve.
A long time ago, my mom told me to be careful and specific when I prayed to God for my future spouse. What she did was she prayed for somebody to love her as much as they loved them in return, and she ended up with woman. So I made sure that I was extremely specific that I wanted a husband when I talked to God. So I did that. But the man I was praying for doesn't even compare to what I ended up receiving when God's timing was right. I am the woman I am today because God knew who to bless me with. Eric, you have taught me to see myself the way that God sees me, to be proud of who I am and walk out in such confidence even when I don't believe it sometimes. You push me to be brave, to fight for what I want, and to never hold back who I am made to be. I promise to make you your dinners when you have to work night shifts and continue to leave notes on your Ziploc bags, and to be patient when you tried to teach me to be more fluid in my golf swing. I promise to agree to disagree when neither of us are willing to admit defeat, and then cool down over ice cream and a really good movie. I promise to invite God into our home and to build our marriage and family on a foundation that is strong and isn't afraid to worship loudly in the kitchen. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life growing in that love and proclaiming it to you as my husband, as a father to our children, and to be your teammate who stands alongside you and works together as one.
I've witnessed Eric and Erin's relationship develop into something beautiful these past couple of years. They always bring out the best in one another and support each other to the fullest extent. Relationships take a lot of work, and all I've seen is constant, consistent effort from you both to make your connection the best that it can be. I consider your commitment and love for one another a perfect example of true love.
Join us in congratulating Mr. and Mrs. Shannon.
Cheers, baby.
Soon there'll be hope, the darkness is gone, oh change is gonna come. We'll find the strength